When I think of Valentine's Day, I think of candy. But as a cookie girl, I have to have a cookie. And the cookie that I think of is a red velvet crinkle cookie. And I'm going to show you exactly how I make it. Coming up next. And welcome to Turtle's Tasty Treats, where we make baking from scratch easy. Today I'm really excited to share with you my red velvet crinkle cookie. Now this cookie is packed with chocolate goodness and a little touch of red. I'm going to tell you the ingredients that you would need now. Butter, granulated sugar, 1 egg and 1 egg yolk, cocoa powder, all-purpose flour, kosher salt, baking soda, baking powder, red food dye, and powdered sugar. To mix up my ingredients, I'll be using my KitchenAid stand mixer fixed with my paddle attachment, a large bowl, a whisk, and my spatula. And my oven, well, I'm going to preset that to 375 degrees. We're going to start by adding the butter to the bowl. And let's mix it up. Now to add the sugar to my butter. And I'm going to go ahead and cream the two together. It's time to mix it up. So I forgot to tell you one ingredient that you would need, and that's vanilla extract. So I'm going to go ahead and add it to the bowl now. Taking my whisk, I'm going to go ahead and scrape down the sides of my bowl and the bottom. This is going to make sure that my sugar, vanilla extract, and butter is thoroughly mixed in well. Time for the eggs. I'm going to go ahead and crack my egg into one bowl. I want to make sure that no shells or that my egg is not bad. Once I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and place my egg into my bowl. And now it's time to mix it up. Now for my egg white. I'm going to crack open my egg, and then I'm going to move my egg yolk back and forth in my eggshell, letting the egg white fall into my bowl. Once I just have my egg yolk, I'm going to place that into a separate bowl, take that separate bowl, and add it to my bowl. Now it's time to mix it up. Now to my dry ingredients. My kosher salt, baking soda, and baking powder. I'm going to go ahead and add that to my all-purpose flour. Taking my whisk, I'm going to go ahead and mix up all of those 4 ingredients together. Now I'm going to add in my dry ingredients to my wet ingredients, a little at a time. Let's mix it up. Taking my spatula, I'm going to scrape down the sides of my bowl. I want to make sure everything is incorporated well together. And I'm not going to forget the bottom. Now it's time for the cocoa powder. I'm going to go ahead and add that into my bowl, and then I'm going to mix it up. Taking my spatula again, I'm going to scrape down the sides. Now a red velvet cookie is not red unless I add a little food coloring. So I'm going to go ahead and add 1 tablespoon of red food coloring to my dough. I'm going to do that now. And now it's time to mix it up. Taking my spatula, I want to make sure everything is well mixed one final time. Now taking my spatula, I'm going to remove all of my cookie dough off my paddle. Now taking my ice cream scoop, I'm going to go ahead and scoop out my dough and place it on my parchment-lined baking tray. Now in order to get the crinkle effect, I need to roll each one of my cookie dough bowls into powdered sugar. Now that all of my cookie dough balls have been rolled into powdered sugar, I'm going to take my thumb and place it on top of each one of my cookie dough balls. Now it's time for my cookie dough balls to chill in the refrigerator for 20 minutes. Now it's time to bake our cookie dough for 9 minutes. Now that our cookies are out of the oven, I'm going to let them cool on my baking tray for 5 minutes. Now that my cookies have cooled, I'm ready to move them from my baking tray to my cooling rack where they'll cool down completely. And now it's time to taste our tasty treat. Ready, Jim?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
That is so good.
Mm.
Oh my god.
Mm. Filled with tons of powdered sugar. Mm. Okay. It is so yummy. I'll see you in the next one. And subscribe for more. Mm-hmm.